Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming. We're back into Watcher Realms and just want to go over a couple of things with regards to exclusive artifacts. Firstly, we've got a Robin wearing the Santa hat today, so that's today's Christmas jumper. Right, and then exclusive artifacts. So as a quick one, it's just, I honestly believe that this is a typo or a display, or it's more of the Pantheon type thing, that sort of stuff. So go careful with you, just so you're aware, your exclusive artifacts. So here we go. Here's Joradin's one. Rage Regen Auto +3. Phantom Strike, yeah, don't worry about that. It's the Rage Regen part. Now if we have a look over, just over here, we can see that it says Rage Regen 0. Now we look on this, it says Rage Regen +3. So if I swap this item for something that has Rage Regen on it, so if I went to swap it for this item here with 21%, it would come up, Rage Regen would go up by 21. It wouldn't go up by 24 because this part of it for some reason doesn't get shown, and I believe it's a not being shown thing as opposed to a not happening thing. So that's my belief, and I'll have a quick check on it in a minute. Now there's a couple of other places this happens as well. So if you have a look at Ivar, when we put his exclusive on, it comes up this nice green color, so we get to see that it's happening. Okay, so if we go back and have a look over here, it comes up that nice green color. So we assume that it's actually having an effect on there. Now we can sort of test it out because the Wicked Vengeance, so we've got 1 or 2 and that is not in green. Whereas if we change this breastplate over to something that's Wicked Vengeance on it, there we go. Now it comes up in green and that piece comes up in green. So it knows it's happened, and this piece here doesn't actually say that. So there is a quick way to test it, or the way I'm testing it at least. I don't know whether this is proof. So here is Volker. Again, we're always using Volker when we're testing stuff, so here she is. Now her exclusive here is crit rate plus 15%. Now there's 22% crit rate on that, so if we unequip it, her crit rate drops down to 63. If we put it back on, her crit rate, equip that, goes up to 85%. It's not including the 15% here, it's only putting on the 22% here. So off 63, on up to 85. Now, right, we're going to chuck her in and we'll play test her against the Guild Boss 1. And what we'll do is we're just going to chuck her into the fight, and that's about it really. We're just going to chuck her in. There she is up there, and we can put this on 2 times speed and we can have a look. There she is over there, and she's critting away every time. And I've run this a couple of times. This isn't the first time I'm running it just for this. I've run it a couple of times and I can't get her not to crit. Every attack that she does over the times I've run this, she has always crit. I would have thought that 15% chance would have kicked off at some point and we'd have had a non-crit in there, but everything she does, it crits. So I'm assuming it's right for her that this 15% is just not shown, and it's more of a Pantheon type thing because we don't get to see a Pantheon score going up there. But this is just happening with gear as well. Now, I'm fairly certain it's on there, but do bear in mind that when you're doing it, for example, if you've got Volker, don't go, oh no, I've only got 85% crit. Make sure that you're adding that 15% on. So have a look at theirs and make sure whoever you're putting it on there has actually got it, or you are actually calculating it on there. Now it's only the stat things. The rest of the stuff is probably happening as well. You're just not getting to see it. You don't get to see whether an ability has changed or not. So for example, if we bail out of this in a second and we can go and have a look at Vierna, we can see her exclusive changes one of her abilities. So here's our hero, and we've got our basic attack. Our basic attack deals 100% damage. So if we just stick a skill crystal in there, and hopefully it will land up in our basic attack. There we go. And then now we have a go and have a look at it. Our basic attack now reads deals 105%. So our basic attack changes as we change things around there. So go have a look at Vierna's. So increases damage of Reaper's Grasp by 100% and the execution threshold by 10%. So when we come to her skills and we have a look at Reaper's Grasp, deals 900% AoE damage and the threshold is at 35%. So if we chuck on this piece of gear for her, well, quick look, we're going to filter only for this hero's exclusive. So we replace that. And we look, this has all gone green. Now when we have a look at our skill, it's still at the 900, so this doesn't change. So bear that in mind when you're playing around with these exclusives. It doesn't change, although we're fairly certain it is happening in the background, because you can actually, when we test it with Volker, it does appear to be happening. So I sort of firmly believe that this is happening in the background and we're just not actually seeing it. Now, the only other thing about exclusives is I've got a favourite piece. Now, I'm not 100% sure this has come out on global. I don't think it has. I'm saving up my global pieces. Haven't done my runs yet, so as soon as it comes, if there's an update on global, which I'm sure there will be over the Christmas period, when that update hits, if they're dropping new exclusive artifacts, they may have my favourite exclusive artifact, and this is it. This is my favourite exclusive artifact. Boom, there it is. Calypso's breastplate. I absolutely love this because generically you get better stats and they normally roll better. That's the reason I like it. And there are so many sets here with Wicked Vengeance pieces. Setram's got a piece. Ivar's got a piece. Again, Ivar again. Uridin's got a piece. And so we've all got these weapons. But this is the first breastplate I've seen come out, and I really do like this. It's because it then gives you a decent set to have. You're not just chasing around trying to get a decent breastplate for it. And we've got another weapon on Volker as well. So this is the first time there's a breastplate going out there. I've only had 2 of them. This one didn't come up with attack percent, which is a bit of a shame, but the rolls are still good on it, and would I get away with that little amount of attack? Who knows? I might still use it one day, but there you go. These are rolling better, and it's my new, I think it's my favourite exclusive artifact simply because it completes the Wicked Vengeance set. So there you go. Quite a short little video from me today. Just wanted to go over a couple of things about exclusive artifacts. Okay, so I hope that puts you all in a better place. I think it's just, from my opinion, I think that is just a Pantheon type bonus thing where it's not really counting it as you'd like to see it. Not counting the hero's skill description, and it doesn't translate over to where you would actually see them. Okay, right, just bear that in mind. Right, that's everything from me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers. Goodbye.